want to start looking at getting the properties managed and rented out again. How are we going about with market appraisals now, with things going forwards?
Again, I know we keep saying the same thing over and over again, but I think what we've got to focus on with all of this is the safety of the society in general. And I think with technology these days, I don't necessarily think you need to physically go to a property until the time comes that you need to photograph it and measure up. Now, we know everyone knows how to use Zoom now. So, I honestly think if we get a phone call from a client that's interested in selling or renting their property, I think initially we'd make the phone call, we'd arrange a video call where we can discuss any concerns or questions that they might have in relation to renting or selling their property. They could even give us a little walk round with their camera phone, just here's what it looks like. We've got a very, very good piece of kit where we can actually get a lot of information about that property without physically being there. And obviously a part of the market price that we would do with the client, we would go into detail with that and obviously give them a rental or a sales valuation there and then, and obviously talk through our service levels and our fees, etc. And I think at the point that the landlord would make the decision, we would then make sure that we attended that property as safely as possible to obviously take photographs, etc., and get it on the market. If anything, I think the process will be a lot faster because we'll be able to deal with most of it up front. And then when the time comes to advertise that property, we can make the appropriate appointment to do that and following the appropriate guidelines, get that property on the market very, very quickly. And again, going back to the viewing side, I don't think it's necessary that people will need to physically be there, because if you've got a competent member of staff who can take good photographs, 360-degree tours, good floor plan, you pretty much got that property down. So, I think that's the way forward. And I think, in spite of this horribleness that we're all going through, some of the things that have come out of it have been quite positive in terms of how we'll act as an industry. And I think one of the key things is the communication is that, I think we've always been good communicators, but I think it's vastly improved over the recent weeks.
That's it. Definitely. And let's say it's just picking on the same points over and over again. It is there, isn't it? And say it's having the communication regardless of anything, but let's say safety is paramount throughout all of this.
Yeah, I think, this country was quite disjointed and split, and now I think we've all come together again, and I think we just have to keep doing that until we come out the other side.